Hey, there I am. So I was just showing everybody on TikTok here the intro to my live stream. So hey, everybody on TikTok, say hi to everybody on YouTube. YouTube, say hi to TikTok. How you guys doing? I'm streaming on both. So this live stream, it's Saturday. I figure people are hanging out at home. That's what I'm doing, trying to brainstorm, come up with some ideas to make some money, keep this roof over our head. And thought I'd share some of that with you, along with answer some questions and talk about some different things that are going on. So, got 9 people so far on the YouTube stream. 9 people. Oh, now there's 7. A few people checked out. So, all right. Maybe we should wait a minute until a few people show up. Let's do something here. Let's go to YouTube. Let's go to Studio. Oh, internet's taking forever right now. Andrew, you still in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you help me moderate?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So my girlfriend Andrea is here. She's on the live stream, on the TikTok live stream, and on the YouTube live stream. She's going to be helping me check your questions, pass those over to me if I miss them, and maybe share some links. Okay, so we just monetized that. So let's go into the live. I'm going to get the link. There's going to be some reverb here. Live. I'm going to get the link. There we go. Reverb. There's going to be some reverb here. Oh, that's weird. Live. I'm going to get the link. There we go. All right, we'll close that. I'm going to share this with everybody on Twitter. If you guys want to find me on Twitter, my handle is @MichaelBarden, MICHAEL. Well, just, oh wait, no, it doesn't say that on my TikTok. So it's @MICHAELBARDEN. Hey, Andrew, you wouldn't want to put that in the TikTok chat, would you?
Yeah, what's that on?
Por favor. Huh?
Which one?
On TikTok?
Put what on there? Website?
My Twitter handle. And maybe the YouTube link. Actually, let's see here. Live on TikTok. And right now. All right. Okay, so this is a good chance to talk about censorship. I've been fighting hard to stay online and get the real news out to people. So for those of you who are just meeting me, who just are now hearing me speak, you don't know anything about me. I was a journalist in the Air Force for almost 10 years, trained at the Defense Information School at Fort Wayne, Maryland, and did multimedia illustration, photo, video, and broadcast journalism. That was after I served for 5 years active duty as a crash fire rescue firefighter. Okay. So let's see here, like to report real news. I like to talk about things that the paid narrative readers won't tell you. The things that if they tell you, they get fired. They get fired. They still keep trying to talk about it on these social media platforms. They get shadow banned or deleted. And that's what I've been doing for, in a roundabout way, about 20 years. Very intensely for the last 4 years, since November 17th of 2017 is when I uploaded my first video about the targeting that I've been through. So I got up to about 30,000 followers on Twitter. I think I'm down to like 14,000 or something like that now. So what some of you guys can tell me if you check out my Twitter account. So they basically got rid of half of my Twitter followers. TikTok, who I started a creator account, which would allow me to monetize my channel. I was getting 10 million views a month, which would have allowed me to continue my journalism and literally pay my rent. I had a house, lost my house, lost my country song kind of thing, my life. Lost everything that I have in my life. Overnight, that TikTok account, this one that you're looking at right now, got shadow banned. And my income went down to almost nothing. The TikTok agreement says I'm not allowed to talk about numbers, but we'll just say I could have paid my rent and some other bills, and I would have been fine. I would have had time to research. I would have had time to compile all of my information and make very detailed journalistic type videos, documentaries even. So that income got taken. I've definitely shadow banned on YouTube. It's been an uphill battle trying to get the real news to everyone. So in the meantime, I've had to, and also my business has been attacked. Again, if you haven't heard my story, this sounds like, hey, this guy's got a bunch of excuses, or this guy's got a bunch of bad luck, or something's going on. But it's a targeting process. East Germany, they call it Zersetzung, meaning decomposition. They attack every aspect of your life. I've been the lucky recipient of that because of the things that I talk about. So in the meantime, I've run an eBay store for 10 years, and we got to the point where I was in the position to buy a piece of property, build a shop, fill that shop with all of the eBay items, hire up to about 5 employees, and turn that business into about $1 million a year business within a 3-year period. That got destroyed. I'm barely holding on with that. Still have the eBay store open, but sales are down over 50, 60%. It's not good. So I put everything in the store, 75% off. Been doing that. We got some part-time work. I worked for a media company for a little while with the jobs they had available. We worked for a landscaping company for a while with jobs they've had available. And that ended last week. So here, just so you don't think I'm full of it, I've uploaded a couple photos of my girlfriend and I. Wait, I want to go to that background. Banners, brand. Well, I want to show the photo. So those of you on TikTok, Andrew, you didn't post the YouTube channel on TikTok, did you?
I did, but it was towards the beginning.
Okay. Would you pretty please do that for the people that are jumping in and want to go to the YouTube video. I'd appreciate it. Why isn't okay, I uploaded all of these photos. Background, brand, banners. Huh. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? I uploaded a bunch of photos. And they're not showing up on the screen. Am I doing something wrong? Background. Do I have to? Let's see, is this okay? So that works. That works. I'll save that one. My photos that I uploaded. Stand by. I'll be right back.
That's supposed to be the sound from playing.
Yeah, because I had to remove the. I'm trying to figure out this. Why will it not show these photos while I'm talking to you guys?
We'll just show it and be back in a couple seconds while it comes up.
Well, I wanted to narrate. I wanted to show some of these photos, and okay, no, I'm going to figure this out. Share. No. Okay, well, I'll just have to do this the hard way. All right. So landscaping. Here, we'll go back to that that last photo. Okay, so I have to narrate it first, and then I'll show you what show you the photo. So this photo I'm about to show you is me using a jackhammer to get through what's called hard pan. For those of you on TikTok that you wonder what I'm talking about or what's going on here, Andrea posted my link to my YouTube channel. Please go to the YouTube channel and like and subscribe on the YouTube channel, and you can join in with questions or comments. Okay, this first photo, we got a job doing irrigation. So this person needed an entire new sprinkler system for their front and backyard. Here in Arizona, some places the dirt is just about as hard as concrete, so you need a jackhammer to dig the trenches to have access to put in your line. So this next picture is of me doing exactly that. We're putting an entire new system at actually at a retired police officer's house. So here's that. Okay, I was just telling the folks over here at TikTok that I need to find a better way to be able to do this, to show these photos and narrate. So here's another house we did. This was pretty impressive if we don't say so ourselves. This one involved a tractor. We needed a tractor to do this. But this was a house in El Mirage, right over by Luke Air Force Base. And we basically ripped the entire front yard out and made a new front yard. So check it out. Here's the before photo. So the guy said, I want that flattened out. I want all these bricks taken out. I want a walkway up the middle. We want rocks. We want trees. We want bushes. We want all kinds of stuff. So, and an overhang for shade. So here's what they got. Okay, maximize guest screen. Still trying to figure out how to do this. Oh, come on, man. Okay, so that's one job we did. All right, so anyway, you get the idea. We've been working hard. We've been working out in the Arizona sun, working when we can, when we have jobs, just trying to catch up with the bills because there needs to be a second or third form of income because the online business was almost completely destroyed, not just from the targeting, but from the whole COVID thing, 2020. Sales went down over 50% over the last year. It just wasn't cutting it. When you're shadow banned or deleted off of platforms that can be monetized, that can easily pay all the bills if you have the amount of viewers that you would naturally have. So anyway, that's why I'm here. We'll think of this as like Jerry's Kids Telethon, only there's no guest star advocating for us. Nobody out there saying, hey, all of this stuff's going on. I just have to do it myself. There's nobody else that will do this for us. So, this social media can be used for advertising, for advocating, sharing information, networking. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. What this live stream is about. It's basically just to pay the bills. So that's not just asking for money. We live in the Phoenix area, just west of Phoenix. If any of you guys live around Phoenix or have family to live around Phoenix, you can contact me on Twitter or just send me a message through YouTube. You can send a message here on TikTok and let us know if you need some work done, if you need landscaping done, irrigation, hauling. I can clean. You had a house with some renters in it that left the house in a complete mess, and they left crappy furniture everywhere, destroyed the yard. We can go in, completely clean out the house, completely redo the yard, and get that ready to either rent or sell for you. We can do yard cleanups. We can paint. We can do hauling. You need to move? I have a 20-foot trailer, enclosed trailer, bunch of dollies, furniture movers. We can do that for you, and we'll do that for a reasonable rate. So there's a lot of other stuff that we can do, handyman type of work that I'm willing to do. So I'm not on the street panhandling, saying we'll work for woo, saying we'll work for food. I'm here advertising to get business, to just pay the bills, to be part of the workforce, and take care of ourselves. So if you live in the Phoenix, what's that? Oh, okay, we have questions.
Well, one says, give me some conspiracy theories, and the other one says, do you believe the Arizona audit will prevail or be squashed?
Okay, somebody, was it on TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, somebody on TikTok said, give me some conspiracy theories. So I'm sorry to possibly ruin your day, but they're not conspiracy theories. What I talk about are conspiracy facts. I talk about things that not things that I believe are happening. I talk about things that I've experienced firsthand, have knowledge of, and have done the research to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that what I'm talking about is correct. So the term conspiracy theory was coined by the CIA in 1967 when people started asking questions about John F. Kennedy's murder. So they wanted to stigmatize the public from asking those questions. They didn't want people getting, snoopy. They didn't want people saying, "Hey, what's going on here?" They wanted the public to treat the people that were asking those questions like they were talking about, we'll say, aliens or ghosts, which who knows? I'm not going to get into that. But so I don't have conspiracy theories. I have conspiracy facts, or conspiracy statistically impossible to be a coincidence stories. So I started with 9/11. I was a firefighter during 9/11, met a bunch of the guys that survived through the attacks. That's when I got red pilled, and I started researching, posting information on social media. Federal Reserve, it's not federal at all. It's a private corporation. The IRS is the same thing. They are a private corporation. They're an unconstitutional corporation. They're both based in London, England. The Bar Association, also not of the United States. Bar is short for barristers. The Bar Association is based out of London, England. So we are under the control of the Queen of England. We were actually. That was the corporation of the United States, which started in 1871 when our constitutional rights were taken away. And we went under maritime law or corporate law. And that is when we became cargo or property of the Corporation of the United States of America. We were no longer constitutional, free men and women of the land. We started being considered cargo, dead men or women of the sea. And that is 100% researchable, verifiable. If you go on my YouTube channel, which, Andrea, if you don't mind sharing it again, I appreciate it. Go on my YouTube channel and just look at the last few interviews that I've done. Did one with a guy named James, the financial guru, and he explains exactly how that came about and how people can remove themselves from the corporation and become a constitutional national. I almost said citizen. Citizen is a corporate word, so you'd become a national, a free man or woman living on the land under common law, not corporate law. You won't be owned in a trust with a bond value anymore. So there's something that somebody might call conspiratorial, but can be proven beyond the shadow of a doubt. What was the second question? And I'll get into more of that. I'll kind of add that in. Oh, the AZ audit. Okay. Yeah, the AZ audit. So I was on a show with a guy named Charlie Ward. I just did a TikTok video about this, did a TikTok video less than a week ago, maybe 3-4 days ago. The interview with Charlie Ward was almost 6 months ago. And on that interview, we talked about how there are watermarks placed on the ballots to be able to detect counterfeit ballots, and how it was part of a sting operation, basically. TikTok immediately got rid of my video. They deleted it. Fake news, whatever they want to call it. Now there's their video. Are they still doing? Let's see. Here, let's go to AZ Audit. .org? Is it .org or .com? .org. Okay. All right. It looks live. All right. Are they still going? Doesn't look like there's much action going on here. Oh, there's still some people at the tables. Oh, yeah, they are. So I'll show you guys this on TikTok, where you can go to azaudit, AUDIT.org. There are 9 live streaming cameras where you can, here, let's maximize this. You can watch in real time. Man, it looks like they've slowed down. Looks like they're getting towards the end. They're still checking some ballots. But yeah, they do it at the Veterans, I believe it's the Veterans Memorial Arena. Coincidentally, where Trump had his rally here in Phoenix. When I went to the Trump rally here in Phoenix, this is where the Trump rally was. Now they're doing the audit here at this same. Hold on, everybody on YouTube. I'm going to show the TikTok folks. Hey, TikTok, meet YouTube. YouTube, TikTok. This is the website. Those are all the cameras. You can go to maximize it. And there you go. There's the audit currently going on right now. So this is in Maricopa County where I live. This is about a 15-minute drive to get down to the fairgrounds down there from our house. And they're going through all of those. And my prediction is that they will prove beyond the shadow of a doubt that this election was stolen. And I hate to give dates, but I just have this. So this isn't like a prediction or a premonition. It's kind of a guess. I think that President Trump will be back publicly as our president. I think he's still our president. I think he's our president. I think the military is in control, and they're playing out a bunch of street theater for you guys. Or not for you guys, not for the people that are awake, not fake woke, but actually awake, and you see what's going on. Biden is a counterfeit president of a defunct corporation, and Trump is letting all of this play out to continue the sting operation, to basically let these people prove how terrible they are, and he'll be back in office in August, and not the old office that we have known to be our government for 150 years since 1871. We'll be operating under a new constitutional government. That's my opinion. All right, so check that out. If you don't believe me, azaudit.org. You can check that out. I believe on Telegram, they even have a Telegram chat between all the auditors, so they can be transparent and they talk back and forth, and everybody on the audit. That's where they're having their conversations. So you can join Telegram and see what their conversations are back and forth, see their communications. They actually want transparency. Why weren't all of those cameras like that up during the actual election? What's that?
Somebody's asking a question.
Okay, what's the question?
On TikTok, become a semi-truck driver. You start out training today with performance, salary, blah, blah, blah. It costs you nothing to train. Hope that helps. And I said, we thought about that, but you can't leave Arizona. Yep,
that is true. That is true. Okay, so again, for the people that are new here, I'm on probation. Yeah, I'm a real bad guy. So 3 weeks after I uploaded a video of the organized stalking, harassment, these weaponized systems that we've been put into, that I've been put into specifically on some kind of watch list, I started documenting and reporting that so I could uncover it as an investigative journalist. What better place to uncover something than to be entrenched in it? And 3 weeks after I uploaded that video of a corrupt police officer, which I'm not anti-police, said a million times, but this particular police officer and a few others in this area are corrupt, and I put her on YouTube. I interviewed her, and I didn't make her look bad. She made herself look bad. 3 weeks later, I got arrested. December 4th of 2018, I was arrested. Year and 8 months in court, ankle monitor on my leg, lost everything that I had, and I'm on probation now. So I'm literally held hostage here in the state of Arizona. I've tried to leave, submitted a form to, they call it an interstate compact agreement, basically where they have to contact the probation department wherever I'm trying to move to, and that basically got, they took forever doing it. I never got a straight answer. And I'm stuck. I am stuck here in Arizona. I have been for the last 2 years. With some of the last money I had, I bought a piece of property in West Virginia, half an acre. Beverly Hillbillies house. It's like a 3-story house. Looks like somebody went to the dump and they found everything they could in the dump, and they just built a house out of that. And that's my house, but I can't get to it. I own it, but I can't get to it. So there's that. But thank you for the advice on becoming a truck driver. I actually looked into that. I figured I drove 5 different fire apparatus when I worked for the Air Force. Was licensed to drive all of those. I liked driving. Truck driving would have been a good thing for me. It still might be down the road. I don't know. But since I was on probation, I got through the whole process. It was actually, what was it? JR England, JE. Somebody, if you know truck driving, you'd probably tell me what it is. Anyway, something England. Got through the whole process, and I was speaking to the facilitator basically. And since I'm honest and I'm transparent with things, I told him, hey, I'm on probation. And he goes, oh, that's an automatic denial. We can't hire anybody on probation. I went, well, of course.
A couple people didn't hear what you were saying you were charged with.
I was charged with aggravated assault and 2 other charges, but I ended up having to sign a plea deal. I was basically forced to sign the plea deal. I signed it under duress. I felt I had no other option. My attorney turned on me after I paid him $30,000. Again, everything I had left, I needed to fight with everything I had, so I tried to hire a good attorney. Apparently, that guy got paid more than I paid him, and started treating me like the opposition as soon as he got my money. But yeah, so basically, my felony is a Class 6 disorderly conduct. So in any other state other than Arizona, disorderly conduct is a misdemeanor. And so now I went from staff sergeant in the Air Force, 14 years in service, 17 medals and ribbons on my uniform, deployments, TDYs, working as a firefighter and a journalist. From that to broke felon. So yeah, that's what happens during the targeting process, and all of this will be proven in the future. So I don't have any issue talking about this stuff. It doesn't bring down my self-esteem. It doesn't change. What's that?
It helps others because there's a lot of other people that keep chiming in that go through this stuff. Like that lady on the live chat the other day, that it was like the first time that she spoke up and was talking about it and got really emotional. Yeah.
Andrea said that it helps other people. So that's what I'm using this as. The experiences that I've been through, everything will come full circle. Everything will come to the light. Future will prove past. And like I said, this doesn't change who I am. And it actually, in a roundabout way, will end up being a positive experience, because the negative things that you experience in life, they teach you things. They teach you things that you would have never understood otherwise. Teaches you compassion for others and understanding people's situation. If I hear somebody called crazy now, I don't think of that person as, automatically, they must be a crazy person. It makes me wonder why the person who's calling them crazy is calling them crazy. What's the reason for that? Is it because they don't understand them, or they don't have empathy, or they don't get why people are in certain situations? And then it makes me wonder what that person who's being called crazy has gone through. There's always a root cause for things. People don't just go crazy. It's through trauma. It's through a lot of different things. And because I've talked about this stuff and been so honest about the things that I've been through, it's helped a lot of other people. And I've received thousands of messages from people saying, thank you for telling your story. Thank you for explaining to people what you've gone through, because I've gone through something very similar, and you've given me the courage to speak out. And people have started YouTube channels. People have started writing affidavits. People have just researched more with the information that I've put out. And that's been helpful for them. So, when I swore the oath of the Constitution and the people of the United States, that's part of what that was, is helping other people. And this terrible thing that I've been through and that my family's been through has turned into a positive for some other people. So, there's a little bit of good in everything. And that's why I'm doing this, why I'm talking to you, and why I'm talking to you. And I just saw that Deb Full of Grace sent a $20 super sticker. Thank you very much, Deb. That's part of why I'm here today. We're short on the bills. We've been working hard. We're both over 40, so digging ditches in the Arizona sun and shoveling rocks and wheelbarrows and for minimum wage. If that, some days we got paid less than minimum wage. We get paid at the end of the day. It was always different, and we look how much ever the guy felt like paying us. And on top of that, I don't trust the guy. I don't trust him. He said and did some weird things. And when we came to the collective decision between Andrea and I, after a bunch of this weird stuff was happening, we asked her, I was like, hey, what do you think? I don't think it would be safe, or it just wouldn't be a good idea for us to continue working with this guy. Something weird is going on, and something bad is going to happen if we continue doing that. And we text him, we're not going to be coming in today. And an hour later, Andrea gets a text message that says his dog died. He had this dog that was 9 months old, beautiful husky, white hair, blue eyes, completely healthy, nothing wrong with it. We just saw this dog a couple days before we got this text, and an hour after we called in and said we can't come to work anymore, we're not coming to work for you anymore, he texted her and said the dog died. She said, what happened? And then he says the helper says that its foot got stuck under the trailer and it sucked it in and ran over its head. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. And then we turned to each other and said, yeah, it was probably a good decision not to work for that neat guy anymore. I don't believe that bullshit story. So anyway, going back to being shadow banned and not being able to make money through journalism. Been shadow banned on Twitter. Half of my followers were removed. So when I try to advertise for the online business, that cuts that in half. TikTok took away my right to earn money, unless they unshadow banned me recently, because that video I did a couple days ago is up to like 55,000 views now. So we're going to continue trying with that. For those of you who are on TikTok that just got here, I'm on YouTube live streaming right now. If you'd like to join the YouTube live stream and put your questions in there, you'll be able to see some of the images that I'm sharing as well. And you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can check out all of the video. I have over 500 videos since November of 2017, documenting what I've been put through, and then doing interviews with former intel agents, FBI, CIA, NSA, particle physicists who have worked at CERN, fellow targeted individuals, people that have been put on these DHS watch lists, that the entire reason for 9/11 was to create these watch lists that didn't have anything to do with terrorists, but had to do with targeting good American citizens that love their country, or patriots, nationalists, citizen investigators, journalists, people that work for corporations that, quote, knew too much, or work for the government that knew too much, that were going to give you information that they didn't want to disseminated because it would be considered a threat to the deep state, cabal, Illuminati, whatever you want to call them. Weaponized systems created against citizens. Systems that hurt you. You are paying tax dollars to an illegal corporation unconstitutionally, and then they turn around and they take those tax dollars and weaponize systems to go after you and your family. CPS, perfect example. Child Protective Services. Many times they have, we'll just say this, in Arizona, last year they lost over 5,000 kids, lost them. They're just like, we don't know where they are. That's just one example. It goes on and on. IRS is weaponized. School system turned into an indoctrination center, have been for a long time. The list goes on and on. Weaponized systems used against you that you paid for. All right. So, okay, I'm going to put up my PayPal account here. If you guys want to support my journalism, I am literally asking for money to continue doing that. Think about it this way. Anderson Cooper, who works for CNN, makes $12 million a year to lie to you, to keep you in fear, to keep you distracted, to separate people between ethnicity, religion, political party, and keep you in line, keep you a docile slave. That's what that guy gets paid $12 million a year for. If you want to cancel the fake news, it would be a good idea, in my opinion, to support citizen journalists like myself. Other people on social media platforms, people send them snail mail payments saying, keep up the good work, keep doing your journalism, PayPal payments if they can. And what that will do will enable people like me and those other citizen journalists to become the news. You might have heard the term, we are the news now. There's nobody else in the corporate, Mockingbird, mainstream, Tavistock Institute driven media that is going to tell you the truth. It's going to do actual investigative journalism, put their ass on the line, and have to go through what we've gone through. That they're not going to do that. They're not going to put themselves in that situation. They're not going to do what we do to get the truth to you. And like I said, I've spent the last 20 years, but very focused on during the last 4 years to give you all of the information, no holds barred, that you need, so you can relearn history, learn the actual history, what we actually have gone through, not what we've been indoctrinated into thinking we've been through. So that's what I've done, and I'm just trying to, I'm not a patriot where I'm getting rich doing this. As a matter of fact, here I took a couple screenshots of my current bank account and my PayPal balance. So here's a quick shot of my bank account. So that's today. That's currently today. Rent was due today. That's $1,300 something for this house that we live in that I use for my business too. So, but Andrea, what was that?
Somebody asked a question. I just didn't want to get too far up in the thing. Dee Marie asked if you're surprised that mainstream media was reporting on the DO attacks on U.S. soil latest in Miami.
Yes, I was surprised. Here, hold on. I'm going to show one more thing real quick so I don't get off track. So I just showed my bank account, and here is my current PayPal. So again, I am not getting rich doing this. We're struggling every month just to pay the bills. Last month we paid the rent, I think, like on the 16th or 17th or something like that. And if I don't get it paid by the 23rd, we're out of here. Live in the truck, the trailer that I have, whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure what we would do. So Dee Marie asked if I was surprised that the mainstream news reported on the sonic weapons attack on, who was that attack on yesterday? It was in Miami, right? Who got hit with sonic weapons? Politicians, diplomats, somebody. Sonic weapons were used to attack diplomats in Cuba, the same things that targeted individuals have been complaining about, trying to report for years now, being called delusional and schizophrenic. No, these things don't exist. Nobody could do that. There's no technology that can do that. But yet there have been mainstream reports on sonic attacks, basically sound waves that can give traumatic brain injuries to people. Directed energy weapons, they call them. So that happened to some diplomats in Cuba, and just yesterday there was a mainstream article saying that happened in Miami. So I guess I don't know. Sometimes it takes time to excuse me, to decipher the reason why the media reported on that. There's a possibility that mainstream media has been slowly infiltrated by the good guys, by the white hats, and or taken over, CEOs removed, and certain people inserted to where they can start to slowly report the real news. So that's one plausible possibility. Another possibility would be the people that were attacked. So if there are certain people that have some power and influence, if it happens to them, then it's important. If it's happening to other people, they don't care. They don't want to report it. They don't want to get in the middle of it, and so they don't want to be involved. But if it happens to them, then it needs to be a story. So that's another plausible possibility. But I'm not sure why they reported on that. We'll find out. We'll find out. But it is in the mainstream news, so that's definitely a good thing. General Flynn also shared an article recently. Oh man, let's see if I can find that here real quick. About how the FBI surveillance is much worse than originally thought. Let's see. Nope, that's Rudy Giuliani. Let's see here. Okay. Am I missing any questions on TikTok?
What is your tattoo about? Are you blaming Freemasons?
Am I blaming Freemasons? What is my tattoo about? Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I've got a bunch of tattoos. So, and my tattoos at the time that I got them meant nothing more to me than art. One of them was, I told my buddy who was the tattooer, hey, just draw up anything you want. You're my best friend. He was my best friend at the time. Draw up what you want. I'll get that one on my shoulder. One of them was a wedding gift by the same guy. The other one, this one was my ex-wife. And when I went to get it, the tattooer, there was an anchor. This is a Sailor Jerry tattoo. And on the original tattoo, there was an anchor. And the guy that did the tattoo, his name was Frank Fence-Post Robinson. He's passed away since. He's given me this tattoo, actually. But there was supposed to be an anchor. And he said, I want to do this a little bit differently. How about you put a couple roses on there? And I was like, yeah, that's cool. No problem. I had no idea what the rose symbolized at that time. And I was just like, yeah, that's cool. Now that I realize the rose symbolizes a lot of different things, I probably would have said, no, let's not do that. Not probably. I absolutely would have said, no, let's not put those on there. But they're there now, and they mean what they mean to me. I don't have any kind of projection, symbolism, or anything like that. And I do speak about the Freemasons. I've literally investigated the Freemasons in person. I went to their lodge. I didn't just look up information online. I actually went to their lodge for about 3 months and decided that I didn't want anything to do with it. I left, and I talk about that all the time. I talk about it on my YouTube channel, talk about it in interviews. I met the county recorder of Maricopa County at Acacia Lodge number 42 here in Avondale, Arizona. His name is Adrian Fontes. He's since been removed from Maricopa County and has gone to Tucson, Arizona. And I talk about him all the time. And me personally, I've never had a positive experience with a Freemason in my life. Unless it was somebody that didn't say they were a Freemason. But everybody that I know to be a Freemason has stabbed me in the back eventually. Some were friends. I think there might have been a few in my family, but every single one of them, in my personal experience, has done something terrible eventually to me in my life. Speaking of them, you guys should definitely watch. Do you have the link to that that one we watched last night? The guy from the what was the show?
What's that? I'm sorry.
What was the show that the guy was on, and he talks about the hidden religion of Freemasonry?
Last night?
Yeah.
X Factor?
The X Factor, the winner of X Factor, he did a really good video about Freemasonry and the hidden symbolism and different stuff like that. And that was a really good one to watch. Do you have that link that we can share in the or you can send it to me and I can put it in the chat here? Or you can?
Oh, yeah, I can get it. Hold on. I was reading and replying to.
I think that was about 2 hours long, and that's a really
No,
good.
it was like 5 hours long. I just kept skipping through a lot of the.
Oh, really?
that I
Okay.
already knew about, yeah.
Yeah, so the guy that won X Factor did an in-depth discussion about Freemasons. Yeah, and I highly recommend watching that. So, yeah, my other tattoos are like my kids' names on my legs. All right. Where did that damn article go about the corrupt? General Flynn posted a lot of stuff here. Corruption in the FBI being much worse than originally thought. So that's DHS, FBI, watch list scams, basically recreating the communist East German Stasi police here in the United States. And to answer your question about Freemasons, I still don't know if they're all bad. I don't know. It really seems that way. It really seems that way. I never like to make a general statement about an entire group, but I can't find
I just shared the link.
much positive about those people. And that's Freemasons, Order of the Eastern Star. You can't be a woman to get into Freemasons, but you can be in the Order of the Eastern Star. And then in Freemasonry, there's a bunch of appendages like Knights Templar, the Shriners, Order of the Royal Arch. It goes on and on and on. There's all kinds of different appendages. The Mormon Church was created by Joseph Smith, who was actually a Freemason, and so were the Jehovah's Witness. That was created by a Freemason as well. And both of those churches, as they call themselves, are very heavily involved in organized stalking and harassment, gang stalking. So religion was taken up. People, a lot of people, let's see, this is always tough to explain because there's a lot of people that really love their faith. They really love their church. They love God. They love Jesus. And they're not the corrupt ones in the church. They're the ground level. And I have nothing wrong with anyone that believes a certain religion. But churches have been infiltrated, a lot of them. And it has to do with being a non-profit, not-for-profit. You can't tax a church. So, a corporation that's making billions or trillions of dollars, what are they going to do? They're going to start a damn church and then put their corporation under their church so they don't have to pay any taxes. So again, that being said, I'm not saying religious people are bad. I believe in God and I pray every day. I might have a different view about it than maybe say somebody that is tied or chained to their religion, and they believe one thing specifically and they think everybody else in every other religion is wrong. Who's right? I don't know. I'm not going to start that debate because there's so many different people that are so passionate about their particular religion, whether it's Christian, Jewish, Muslim, flying spaghetti monster, whatever your thing is. It's another constructed way to keep people divided. And that's just my opinion. So, all right. I'm going to share in the chat. So I was talking about the business that I've been running for 10 years that almost went out of business. Some great people helped me save it. On the last day that I was going to be in business, I owed eBay thousands of dollars just to stay in business of back fees in order to keep my store open. And some people helped me keep that going. And it's going, but it's slow. Let's go here to the link. This is my eBay store. Anybody that would like to patronize, shop in my store, I put everything on sale 75% off. That starts at like $230 today. So right now everything's normal price. If you want to buy something for normal price, just to kind of help us keep going, to donate for real journalism, I'd appreciate that. But at about 2:30 today, Mountain Standard Time. Oh, that's in about 15 minutes. Everything in the store will be 75% off. At least 10,000 of the items in the store. 75% off. It's called Hats Around the World. A lot of vintage and collectible hats, caps, etc. All of that will be 75% off. So that would be helpful if you guys could shop in the store. Again, I don't want to just come on here and panhandle and say, oh, hey, I need money. Donate me money. We're trying to work to make a living and get through this whole World War III passive-aggressive bullshit that we've been dealing with for a long time, and provide for ourselves. So shop in the store. Again, if any of you have live in the Phoenix area, have relatives that live in the Phoenix area that have a rental home, or you have a home that needs work done, landscaping, any kind of maintenance work, stuff like that, willing to do that, moving, hauling, just about anything manual labor, we will do that for you. If it's not too big of a job for us, if it's not something that requires a giant tractor or something that is that we don't know how to do.
Bill Randall?
Bill Randall, yes.
You know Bill Randall?
Bill Randall sounds familiar.
Is in the chat, and then there's another one that starts with a Z, which can get your attention.
In the YouTube chat. I think I haven't been paying enough attention to the
like 5 or 6 comments up.
Okay, sorry, TikTok. I'm doing this live stream on YouTube right now. If you're just getting here to TikTok, go to, if Andrea could please put the YouTube link in the TikTok chat again, I'd appreciate it. You can join us on YouTube and join in the chat there. Bill Randall? In the chat on YouTube.
Yeah, like maybe about 8 or 9 comments up. No, I'm not a TI.
Bill Randall must be invisible because I don't see it anywhere in the timeline.
It says targeted for that is the name.
Oh, okay. Well, I did not know that. I was looking for the name Bill Randall.
All right.
Okay. Okay, so starting out here seeing Satan is in the Vatican. Yeah, all roads lead to Rome, right? Kind of seems that way. Bill says that Jesus is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. I completely respect your opinion about that. And that's highly possible. You know, when I was praying to Jesus last night, and I don't disagree with you. Okay. Okay. So I saw some like opinions. I didn't really see a question that anything like that. Ice cream man's driving by right now. Oh, somebody mentioned Scientology. Thank you. Yeah, Scientologists are pretty big gang stalkers, psyop type folks. Okay, did I get sidetracked and not put in the link to the eBay store? I'm posting it again. So everybody, there's the, I just posted the link in the chat to our eBay store. Any help would be appreciated. I mean, you're not just donating money, you're getting something. You got to have a birthday, somebody with a birthday coming up, some kind of holiday, you know, something like that. Dads love caps, especially guys that have haircuts like me, wear a lot of caps, especially where it's sunny. There's over 11,000 items, I believe, at least over 10,000 items in the store that you can choose from. A lot of them are vintage and collectible, so it might be something that, you know, say dad had a cap 20 years ago, team he really liked, company he worked for, and just can't find that baseball cap anywhere because it just doesn't exist. They don't make it anymore. That's something you'd be able to find in our store, and all you do is go to the eBay store and search for the item that you're looking for. As a matter of fact, let's see here. As a matter of fact, here it is, hats around the world. So this is hats around the world. Let's go to, let's just click that. All right, so 12,721 positive feedback. There are, does it say how many items we have in the store? Okay, items for sale or visit store. Let's visit store. 10,381 items for sale in the store right now. Let's go to gallery view. All right, so yep, currently there, the sale hasn't started. It should start in about 6 minutes. Sale's coming up. Oh, no, it started. There's some of them already that went back on sale. So it started already. If something isn't on sale, just send a message. Here, I'll show you an example.
Cincinnati Reds.
Cincinnati Reds?
Yeah, Dominic was asking if you have any Cincinnati Reds.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me how to spell Cincinnati.
C-I-N.
Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, so this is what comes up when we search Cincinnati Reds. There's 1, 2. Okay, that's a Dayton Dragons minor league hat. That's Cincinnati. Louisville Bats minor league. So those are both Reds minor league teams. So we've got Cincinnati with the C, Reds, all those. A bunch of them on sale, $5. All right. What else would somebody like me to look up? Put something in the chat here. What Anything. What's a company you used to work for? Give me a pretty obscure company that you used to work for. Military. Anybody used to work for the Air Force, the Army? Here, let's just put in Army. Oops, I almost put that in the chat. Let's just look up Army. Many of you are former Army. Vintage U.S. Army. That's this this green hat with the I think that's first sergeant. Let's see. It's not staff sergeant. It's one above staff sergeant, whatever that is in the Army. That's from Vietnam, actually. So 1960s. We've got a bunch of other stuff here. U.S. Army, U.S. Army. There's Army with pink. Army Reserve. Army Reserve. Miller Lite Army. Got an old boonie cap from a private, is that a private first class? Private first class. Yeah, that'd be an E3, I believe.
Somebody asked earlier if you have any
Beanies?
Yep.
I mean, it's not really beanie weather anywhere right now, is it? But we'll look up beanies. Beanie. Beanie. There you go. Got some interesting beanies here. USA, Red Roots Olympics, Detroit Red Wings. Look at that old school Notre Dame one with the big ball on top. That's from like the 70s or 80s. Cardinals, FMF. There's some Beanie Babies. Oh man, the things we found out about Beanie Babies and realizing why none of these sold. Like this white one right here. Oh, there's a conspiracy for you. For whoever was asking me about conspiracies earlier. If you see a Beanie Baby selling for like $20,000, the thing that sold is most likely not a Beanie Baby. But the Beanie Baby was the front for the thing being sold. And just think about what was the name of that website, Andrea? Huh?
I didn't hear what you're saying.
The when I was doing the research on the Beanie Baby stuff.
Is it Alibaba?
No, the other one, the furniture, and they were names of.
Wayfair.
Huh?
Wayfair.
Wayfair. Guys have heard the Wayfair scandal, right? Oh, thank you. Somebody on TikTok said Wayfair. Yeah, Wayfair. Okay, so the same thing's going on with the Walmart website, eBay, Amazon, and one of the things that I found on eBay, and it was because I had one of these items. I bought a storage unit full of all kinds of stuff, but there was a box of Beanie Babies in there, and I opened it and I was like, oh man, some of these can be worth a lot of money. I literally spent 2 entire days researching all of the reasons that Beanie Babies would be worth money. Learned all of the errors, the tags, the different types of Beanie Baby. I'm not into Beanie Babies, so it was, it wasn't the most fun thing for me, but I did it. I spent a good 16 to 20 hours researching these things, and then a whole nother day photographing and listing. And I found one that had sold recently within the last few months. When I found these, that had sold for like $15,000, and I couldn't have been more excited because I was still broke. And I was like, $15,000 would really do a lot for this family right now. And I put it on there for, I can't remember, a lot less than they were selling for. And I was like, all right, this thing should sell pretty quick if these are selling for this amount of money. The exact same errors, the exact same Beanie Baby, perfect condition, great photos. Got lots of positive feedback, lots of sales, and it still hasn't sold. And now it's down to $375, and it still will not sell. So this exact same bear sold on eBay for $15,000. Identical, everything the same. Perfect tag, errors, everything. Mine won't sell for $375. Something's up with that. So I'd be willing to bet that this is a similar situation to the Wayfair thing, and what was really being sold was not a Beanie Baby. Here, let's see if one of those things have sold. Beanie Babies, Valentino. Let's do some digging together. Let's do some digging. Here comes the ice cream truck. Oh, get him, Willis. Here's one they're asking $134,000 for. 100,000, 75,000, 75,000. So people ask ridiculous prices for Beanie Babies. So that's what people are asking for. So let's go to advanced sold listings. Search. Whoa. Look at that. Okay, so when it has a green, the green, these are all sold. Every one of these sold. So it's got a line through it. That means somebody sent a best offer and the best offer was accepted. So that means that it's sold, that all of these up here, the 6,000, 6,500, 9,500, 10,000, 10,500, all of those sold, but they sold somewhere for above $5,500. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that sold for above $5,500. Here's one 5,500, 3,500, 3,000, 2,500, 2,000, 1,850. Okay, and this is all, let's see, we got February, March, February, March, 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 February, March, March, April, February, March. These, okay, so all in the last couple months. I have the exact same one that will not sell for $375. What's going on with that? Somebody tell me that's normal. Maybe I don't have the actual thing to sell that these folks are selling. Or maybe this is a way for them to launder money. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but I know that it's not normal. So let's go back. Right there. 375. Had it on there for over a year. All right, so back to the beanies. Those are the beanies that we have available. Anybody else want me to look something up? This is a commercial today, folks. I'm trying to pay the rent. I'll keep doing my
American flag hat.
American flag hat.
I have a few of those.
Yeah, we've got them all except for the ones that Andrea pulled out that she's keeping, which is totally fine with me. If that's the rule in the house here, if you live here and you work here, if there's a hat in the inventory that you like, it's yours. So. Let's go to we'll just put in USA. Oh, okay. Disney hat. Not a fan of those guys. Okay. Okay, we'll go back to what you said. American flag. All right, there we go. Red, white, and blue. A lot of them have sold because there are a lot of Patriots that shop in our store. And a lot of them. Look at that one. Blue USA American flag. That thing is blinged out. Yeah. So, yeah, we've got a bunch of American flag hats. Got them in snapback, strap back, Velcro, leather strap. Here's one, Myrtle Beach with the American flag. This one, oh, Arizona, right here. We've got an old school trucker hat from like the 80s in perfect condition. The American flag, Arizona. I had to put that one on and go down to the fairgrounds. Let's go do that. You guys want to see some boots on the ground journalism down at the Arizona audit? I can do that. Maybe we should do that.
So nice out.
It is nice out. It's Saturday. Go support the auditors. What's that?
Me? I said, I've been trying to find work to go to, but.
That's why I'm on here.
Huh?
I said, that's why I'm on here. All right, we're losing our TikTok viewership here. People are like, he's not paying attention to us. He's talking to these youth.
YouTube because they can't see what you're doing on here.
Yeah, true. All right, if you're just joining us, this is the I Will Work for Food telethon. Been working hard, bringing you real journalism for at least 4 years now. Struggling to pay the bills. Bank account is low. Rent's due. YouTube came first. Yeah, I was on YouTube first. There we go. There's my PayPal account. If anybody is a philanthropist, like an actual philanthropist, not a fake philanthropist, cover story philanthropist like Bill Gates, George Soros, etc. If you're a philanthropist or have a philanthropist family member that wants to support real journalism, please let them know that we need some help. Again, we're not trying to get rich or buy a Ferrari or anything like that. Just trying to pay the bills, keep the fridge full, be able to buy a hamburger every now and then. Pay for car insurance, phone bill, lights, internet, so I can keep talking to you guys. Hats around the world. If you have family members, or if you do live in the Phoenix area and need some kind of manual labor done, we'll dig holes, we'll paint garage doors.
I love working outside.
Yeah, we like working outside. Yeah, money. What is that in the chat? Yeah, so I have a little more than $50 in my pocket right now. Hi, Trickism. How you doing? All right. If you guys haven't followed me on TikTok yet, over 125,000 followers. I was allowed to start getting followers again. Actually, they stopped my ability to. This was all. I was also talking, for those of you that just joined in, I was talking about censorship and how that affects people's lives. You know, if I was not censored on TikTok, shadow banned, on YouTube, I'd have enough income from the monetization and the creator accounts on the social media platforms to pay all of the bills, and I would never have to do anything like I'm doing right now, just to try to survive. And then I would be able to build that and spend my days, get up in the morning and start putting together well organized, well put together documentaries, 2-hour long documentaries with interviews where I travel to go interview the person, edit that properly, show the evidence from what we're talking about, and put that together in a very professional manner. That's exactly what I would do.
Hey, Kristen Megan's on TikTok. She said she's going live at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Kristen, we've got a patriot in the house. We have got an all-star TikTok account on TikTok right now. Yeah, it's one of my favorite people, former Air Force sister and chemtrail whistleblower, and fighting the mask fight right now, literally traveling around to court cases to advocate for you, to stand up for your rights, testifying in court how masks do not work the way for what they're for what you're being told that you need to wear them for. She did an interview with me on my YouTube channel here. Check out my YouTube channel with the interview with Kristen Megan. I believe it's on my website too. I think I put it on the front page of my website. Let's go to that real quick and check that out, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So here's my website.
That's in the little over an hour.
bardin.us, and Kristen just said that she's going to be going live at 7 what time?
7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 o'clock here, so that's in a little over an hour.
I think that's 3 o'clock here.
Wait, no.
I think we're 3 hours difference.
3 hours.
Yeah. All right. So here's my website. Here's me explaining the targeted individual program. This is me with former FBI Special Agent John D'Souza, the X-Man. This is 28-year NSA veteran Karen Melton Stewart, who has gone through the exact same targeting, similar targeting to what I have. This is me and Charlie Ward. When we talked about the, no, this is a different one. I've been on Charlie's show twice. People have mixed feelings about Charlie. Some say good guy, some say bad guy. He put out a lot of good information. He called the watermarks on the ballot audit 6 months ago. I know that much. So, and then this right here is Kristen Megan. And like I said, she was she is an Air Force veteran. She spent 9 years active duty as a bioenvironmental engineer. And when I worked for the fire department, and I would maintain and repair and maintain the SCBA, self-contained breathing apparatus, masks for my firefighters. When I would get those fixed, repaired, we would take them down to bioenvironmental engineering, and a person like Kristen would help us fit test those masks to make sure that there was a good seal. And that's actually what you would need to protect yourself from a virus, because it will stop a size 0.125 particulate or micron size. Kristen can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it's size 0.1, around 0.1. That'll protect that. Those masks that you're having you all wear will protect a size 3 and above. So virus would go right through those masks like a dart through a chain link fence. And right here is the interview with her. I highly recommend that. She's doing a lot. She's doing a lot for you guys. She is upholding her oath to the Constitution. And oh, looks like my interview with Larry Nichols, the guy that used to work for the Clintons, Clinton whistleblower, has been removed. That was on Crowdsource the Truth. Here's another video with Joe Biden at a town hall, talking about how he wants to fund community policing. And that's the remake of the communist East German Stasi police. And in that video, I break down exactly what he's talking about. He makes it sound all nice and great and wonderful and everything. But I explain exactly what he means when they say community policing. And it's completely the opposite of constitutional peace officers. It's stalking. It's targeting of free people. Then we get into when this is the very first video I did when I realized I was targeted. It goes into the video when I interviewed the police officer in the convenience store when I was arrested. And it looks like Jason Goodman has made all of his videos private. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe he got deleted from YouTube? I don't know. Did Jason Goodman get kicked off of YouTube? Here's an interview I did on Revolution Radio with a lady named Ella Free. This show called Whistleblower Heroes, which I'm not technically a whistleblower because I have not divulged any classified information that I was given, which wasn't the stuff that I knew. It wasn't a big deal anyway. Most of it now is public knowledge. This is a news article, a news piece on the 144th Fighter Wing, which is the base that I worked out my entire career. And that's the front page of my website. But then you can get to my YouTube channel right here, Bardin Report. Just click on that. It'll go to my YouTube channel, and that is my website, which Kristen Megan is on. So thanks for checking in, Kristen. Good to see you if you're still here. We'll try to check out your. Is she going live on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Kristen, Megan, everybody, all 12 of you.
I'm assuming she just said I'm going live.
Okay. Okay. So Kristen, Megan is going live 7 o'clock on TikTok. All right, just checking out some of the comments here. Thank you for all of you who are here. There are 44 viewers. Oh, now it just went down to 41. I was going to say there are 44 viewers here on YouTube. I was going to say if one more person could check in, that would be a much better number than 44. 45, good number. 44, bad number. You can do the math on that, figure out what I'm talking about. Here's your hint, presidents. All right. Just clicking around here a little bit. Everybody on TikTok, if you are wondering what's going on here, I'm doing a YouTube live stream, and I'm betting if I ask Andrea if she'll put the link in TikTok again to my YouTube channel again, she will, and you can join the YouTube live stream. Let's see here. I'm going to check something out. Oh, here we go. Again, I'm on here trying to pay the bills. This is like the Jerry Lewis kids telethon. Donate to the kids, only donate to the journalists to keep going. And I always have to reiterate, I'm not here getting rich. We're trying to just pay the bills, and that's it. Keep the roof over our head, put gas in the gas tank, keep the lights on, keep the internet on so I can keep talking to you guys. That's it. And here, like I said earlier, here's a screenshot of my current bank account. Rent's due today. Here's the PayPal balance.
We are missed at the Wednesday night dinners.
We are missed at the Wednesday night dinners. Is that somebody that must be somebody that we
Blondie that we met when we were up there.
who's here?
AZ Blondie in the YouTube chat.
Oh, AZ Blondie, how you doing? How are you? We met with a group of patriots for dinner about a month ago, and talked about lawsuits that are going on, about mask mandates. We talked about the election, and some of these folks are people that are working directly on that. And it was great meeting them. None of us had a mask on. Our waitress wasn't wearing a mask. There were maybe 2 people in this entire restaurant that had a mask on. And we got to have conversations with some like-minded people and make some new friends. And that was pretty awesome. What?
AZ Blondie said if you come, she'll buy us both dinner and beer.
Well, she can buy you a beer. I get off probation June 26th, and then after that, I'll have a beer. But wow, that's enticing. What's today?
Saturday.
Oh, we missed it. Okay, we missed it. So that's coming up this week. We might go ahead and do that. Where is that one? Or maybe you can.
At that Burgers and Brews that we went to.
Same place.
Yep.
Okay, we're there.
Oh, I'm smiling so big right now.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. That's why we haven't been there. I mean, we've gone to get some fast food instead of grocery shopping recently because we're so tired after work that it's just, you want to get some food, go home and just lay down and sleep. But that sounds really good. I had the blue cheese bacon burger, I think it was. It was amazing.
I had a Philly, and that was big enough for me.
Yeah, that place is really good. That place is really good. Anybody that lives in the Phoenix area, this place is in, should I even, yeah, I don't care. It's in Peoria, and they have some amazing food, just really good food. I was talking to a guy there that frequents the place, and he said he was there one night, and a bunch of Secret Service people showed up, guys with little curly Q things in their ear and suits, and he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they're like, "We're here regarding Eric Trump." So Eric Trump is a fan of this restaurant too. The owners are patriots, and that's one of the reasons that they aren't enforcing the mask nonsense. And one of the reasons that this restaurant got picked for patriots to meet up. So I'm down. We'll see. We'll see you there Wednesday. 65th Avenue and Cactus, family owned, no mask requirements. Easy for me to say. That's such.
I bartended for so long, I could get a job anywhere bartending.
Oh, what a great place for you to work. And I'm back. Okay. TikTok is down. Was it something I said? Patriots or like Eric Trump or something like that? Somebody offering Andrea a job? I don't know. Or an idea for a job, not offering. Do we have food banks? You can get free food. Yes, there are food banks around here. Actually, there's one of them over by the swap meet called Hope for Hunger. And every time I pass the sign, I'm like, who thought of that damn name? Anyway. Okay, TikTok's back. YouTube is back. I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. You guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about how we're broken. We need work and support the eBay business. But hey, that's what this live stream is for. It's Saturday afternoon. I don't do this very often, only when it's absolutely necessary. And I'd like to continue doing my investigative journalism and speaking the truth to the public. And that's what this is for. This is to continue that going. And also to introduce some of you to my website, to my YouTube channel through TikTok, and spread some of this information. If you haven't seen my YouTube channel, check it out. There might be some information that is very helpful to you if you're trying to figure out some things that maybe you're experiencing in life that just don't make any sense. Might help shed a little light on what you could be experiencing. That's what I'm here for. And I would like to continue doing that. So, what else can we share? Before I go, does anybody have any questions or comments, topics that you'd like me to go over or discuss before I go?
Eisenhower and JFK had warned about the military industrial complex. Did you just answer that?
What is it on TikTok or?
Yeah, it's the very last one is on TikTok.
Read it one more time.
Eisenhower and JFK tried to warn you about the military-industrial complex propaganda.
JFK and Eisenhower tried to warn you about the military-industrial complex and propaganda. Well, they didn't just warn me. Maybe it was the way that was worded, but yeah, they tried to warn all of us. We listened to interviews that this lady named Laura Eisenhower, who actually is former general, former president Eisenhower's great-granddaughter, and she was privy to a little bit of information and has had some definitely different experiences in life. And she talks about exactly that. Eisenhower tried to warn us. Trump talks about the military-industrial complex. I've seen how some of it works firsthand. And yeah, JFK did the same thing. So yes, I agree. I concur. Eisenhower and Kennedy both warned us about the military-industrial complex. And although that is a thing, there's a lot of good happening in the military right now. Even I don't speak highly of everyone in the military, even though I love my job in the Air Force. I love the Air Force. Love my fellow veterans, Army, Marine Corps, Navy, Coast Guard, and Space Force now. Love you all. Love most of you. But there are, when you hear deep state, some of that has been in the military. And I use the examples of Robert Mueller, deep state military, former Marine, FBI, bad cop, dishonored Marine, dishonest Marine. The Vindman brothers, Army, plants, insurgents, Michael Aquino, Satanist, PSYOP, MK Ultra controller, handler, deep state military, bad guy. The list goes on and on, but those people have been being removed for quite a while now, and they're going to keep going until they're all gone. And we're no longer the military-industrial complex, but the military of the constitutional United States. And we'll see how things go, but I'll go back and work for them if I can. Never know. Crazier things have happened, right? See, I'm a little beat up. I don't know how I'll do in PT, but Entropy's Gamer says, you missed the victors targeted? Who are the victors other than Mark Victor, the attorney that turned on me? He was a Marine. So there are some Marines that have done things to me that you people would not even believe. But that could have something to do with being put on a DHS watch list, and then that Marine is told, hey, that guy's a terrorist. And you tell a Marine that somebody's a terrorist, there's a reason they call those guys devil dogs. They will go after you. They will not give up. There are some Marines that I highly respect. One of them that I speak with regularly that I've had on my YouTube channel. Two of them, actually. He was a former first sergeant drill instructor that I've had here on my YouTube channel. He's pretty big on TikTok here. You guys might have heard of him. The first sergeant. And another guy, Jesse the Punisher. He was an 18-year Marine Corps veteran officer, flew Apache helicopters, both friends of mine. So, there's good and bad and everything. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, everybody. I think this live stream has been long enough. Thank you guys for visiting us, for being part of this, asking questions and comments. For those of you that donated to keep this journalism going, I appreciate it. There was a $20 donation in the super chat. That's awesome. Appreciate that. PayPal, link is, I'll put it here one more time. This is Andrea. She's the
Got my hat on.
girlfriend, the moderator.
That's my work hat, so it's kind of stinky.
Just posted my my PayPal link in the chat again.
Another one.
Visit Hats Around the World.
Oh.
Thank Andrea for moderating and helping through this whole thing. And yeah, visit Hats Around the World. PayPal. Contact us. Let us know what you need done to your house. Need a new yard? Let's see. Oh, are there some pictures that I didn't show here? Hey, since Andrea, you guys just saw Andrea, you get to meet her. Here's a picture of Andrea working. Oh, this is a before and after picture. So we both worked on this job. It's a landscaping job. You could obviously, when you see it. All right, so there's the before picture. It's us digging out a bunch of dead grass, getting all the dirt evened out, and then we inserted, how many plants did we plant? Bunch of plants, irrigation and lighting, and this is the final outcome. Right. Oh, I forgot to mention about 10 tons of gravel rocks. So took the grass out, leveled the dirt, put in irrigation, put in lighting, planted trees, covered it with rocks, and I'm going to show you the final outcome again here because we're pretty proud of how this one turned out. So anyway, we do stuff like that. Let's see, just so I don't waste the photos that I uploaded here to show you guys, here's something else. Painting a house over in Conto Park. It's just outside of downtown Phoenix. This is what Hats Around the World looks like, part of it. Here's another one. And of course, I've got videos on the YouTube channel. Me working in Hats Around the World, shipping stuff out. Here's after a busy week of packing things up when I put everything on 75% off, and got a bunch of sales. This is one trip to the post office right here. Check this. Of course, it didn't show the whole damn picture because it was too large. Anyway, it went from the ground all the way up to the ceiling. And here's some creepy old guy chasing Andrea up a tree. That was an old guy chasing Andrea up a tree with a chainsaw. What other photos that I want to share with you guys that that make it on here? I think that's it. I think that's it. Here is my website. There, that's the last one I haven't shared yet. Yeah, that's actually, I mean, you can tell by the haircut, that's me, but that was at about 135, 140 pounds at the worst part of this whole thing. Lost a bunch of weight, and I'm back up to about 170 now, so feeling a little bit healthier than I was then. That's my website, barredin.us, barredin.us. And again, there's a link to my PayPal channel there, my PayPal account there, link to my YouTube channel, which you're already on, so you don't need much. And some of the most important documenting videos and interviews that I've done over the last 4 years on the main page. And there's the website in the chat. So, all right. If you guys could share this video, like, subscribe, and share this video, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, we're at 45 there. Much better number. Much better number, 45. Thank you. I knew if I waited long enough, there'd be 45 people here. So to all of you on TikTok, sorry to not be focusing over here on the TikTok live stream. I'm on my YouTube channel. If you look in the chat, or actually if you go to the bio in my TikTok channel here, the link to my YouTube channel and my website are both in the bio, and you can check that out. If you missed this interview, you can go back to the beginning, and if you haven't ever seen my YouTube channel, there might be some interesting interviews and things for you to research on there that have to do with the things that I talk about in my TikTok videos. So I think that's it. Anybody else have anything to add? Andrea, you have anything to add? Any last questions?
Well, it's not the link, but that's where I'm going to go shopping.
Yep, do some shopping, folks. Buy your dad a hat for his birthday. Buy your husband something. There are other things in the eBay store other than hats. There's some vintage, collectible, different type of things. There's even some silver jewelry, rings, bracelets, necklaces. Those aren't 75% off. I'm not dumb enough to do that because silver is gaining value right now, and the prices are really reasonable on that stuff. But those are available. Some other different kind of collectible vintage things are available. Mostly hats, but everybody's dad, husband, brother, girlfriend, everybody likes hats. Go out when it's windy, put a hat on your head so you don't mess up your hair. That's why I wear one. And yes, we will see you on Wednesday. And I'm so happy that you made it here to the live stream, hanging out with us. We'll see you again on Wednesday. I'll bring my own Secret Service with me. No, I'm just kidding.
That might be a good place to, talk to them about your landscaping type of work.
Oh, yep.
Networking and stuff.
Yep. That might be. We'll have to make up some cards or something like that. Do something. We're willing to work. We are willing to work.
I love working outside. I want to.
Yep, working outside. I'd like to work for possibly a journalistic outlet, maybe like OAN or RSBN, or some other type of the Epoch, however you want to say it, something like that. As a writer or a broadcast journalist, I'd love to do that. I'd love to have the capital to continue doing my picking, the American pickers, buying storage units and all that stuff, but just not enough capital right now to continue doing that. And we must have a visitor. I don't know. Willis is pretty angry at the front door right now. So no delivery is supposed to be showing up. All right, Andrew's going to go check them out. All right, you guys want to see who it is? No?
Neighbors making noise.
Okay.
It's all right. Come on.
Just the neighbors making noise. All right, everybody. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Bye, TikTok. Oh, I couldn't even see TikTok over there.
Bye TikTok. Bye YouTube. Everybody have a great day.